Hey guys, Richie here again. Today in this video, it is part 5 on the Dodge Viper, and hopefully today, I'll officially get this done. So where I left off to from the last video, I was on Motorsport, and I was gonna do it, I was gonna do that part a little later on when I did that video, but I couldn't be able to do it because I was just, I was exhausted from all that talking and all that, information and everything else, and I was gonna wait for, I was gonna wait until, maybe a few days, or maybe the next day to do it. And now I have finally got the chance of doing it. So today I am on Motorsport, so I have done the development history, the first, second, and third generation Vipers. The SR from the first one, the second one is the ZB, and ZB for the second generation, and then the third generation VX. The first one from 1991 to 2002, second one is from 2003 to 2010, third generation is from 2013 to 2017. Then I did the European markets, the special variants, the Viper-based vehicles, the concept cars, and the media. Now I'm on Motorsport. So yeah, Motorsport is the last one that I've got. I was gonna do the lap records, but it turns out it's just gonna take forever, so I decided no. And a lot of people might not be really interested in lap records and all that stuff. So I figured I'll do Motorsport, and then that'll pretty much be it. Since there's a lot on Motorsport for how many cars? There's 1, 2, 3. I only got 4 cars for this, and that's just gonna be it. So, before I start, make sure you guys like this video. So like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted of when I make new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's do this. The grand finale of the Dodge Viper. So here we go. So the first one is Phase SR2. So here we go. In 1996, in 1996, a race car based on a Viper was built and was called the Chrysler Viper GTS-R. In American races was named the Dodge Viper GTS-R. The construction was done by Chrysler and by the teams Reynard Motorsports. So here we go. So in 1996, a race car based on the Viper was built and was called the Chrysler Viper GTS, so GTS-R. In American races was named the Dodge Viper GTS, the Dodge Viper GTS-R. The construction was done by Chrysler and by the teams Reynard Motorsport. which is which is based at, I can't really say this word. It's hard to pronounce it. It's how to even in Bister, which is spelled Bicester, and laterally at Reynard Park in Brackley, England. Brackley is spelled Brackly. So Brackley, the company built successful cars in Formula Ford 1600, Formula Ford 2000, Formula 3, Formula 3000, and karts, which, not for go-karting, but is spelled CART, which stands for Championship Auto Racing Teams. Which I might talk about one day. Okay. So Formula Ford 1600, Formula Ford 2000, Formula 3, Formula 3000, and karts, which is Championship Auto Racing Teams. Not as in go-kart racing, but karts, CART, which stands for Championship Auto Racing Teams. Okay, so the construction was done by Chrysler and by the teams Reynard Motorsports and Orica, which is spelled ORECA, which stands for Organization Exploitation Competition Automobiles, which is a French racing team and race car constructor. It's a race car constructor, which was founded in 1973. The year Paul Walker was born. Bless the young soul. Okay, the construction was done by Chrysler and by the teams Reynard Motorsport and Orica. The numbers the car used were vast, with numbers like 91, 51, 2, 92, and 52, but I'll say in chronological order. Number 2, 51, 52, 91, and 92. The car was unveiled in 1996 at the IMSA GT Championship. Say IMSA GT, IMSA, so IMSA GT Championship, which is international. So IMSA stands for International Motorsports Association. So IMSA GT Championship with the team Kanasca Southwind. It's like saying Canada. It's like Canada, but taking out the D and the A and putting the S, the K, and the A onto it, and you get Kanasca, which is spelled Canaska. So Kanasca Southwind, which competed in the GTS 1. So GTS 1 class, the highest for GTS classes. Its first race was at the 24 Hours of Daytona in Daytona Beach, Florida. So 24 Hours of Daytona in Daytona Beach. So in Daytona Beach, Florida. So it was at the Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. So Daytona Beach, Florida, Miami. well, not really, somewhere in Miami, but I don't know. So his first race was at the 24 hours of Daytona and managed to finish at the 29th position. But fortunately, the team would improve greatly, finishing 12th position in the 12 hours of Sebring, which is also in Florida, like nowhere near Miami, I think. So yeah, 12 hours of Sebring. The car wasn't able to reach much further, however, which meant the team had to switch to GTS2. Oreca had planned, so Oreca is spelled O-R-E-C-A. So Oreca had planned for racing in the 24 hours of Le Mans with their own GTSR. Both teams appeared at the Le Mans, each with 2 entries. Three of those four cars, so 75% of the cars managed to finish with Kanaska Southwind earning the best result in 10th place. The two teams returned to their respective series afterwards. Oreca finished the year with 3 races in the BRP Global GT Series. So yeah, BRP Global GT Series getting an 8th place. At Brands Hatch in West Kingsdown in Kent in England. So Kent is spelled K-E, so K-E-N-T in the southeast. So Brands Hatch, 9th at Spa, Circuit de Spa Francorchamps, and Stavelot, or Stavelot, I don't know how it is. It's spelled S-T-A-V-E-L-O-T, which is in Belgium, which is a country that both Germany and Britain will have somewhere to sort out their differences. So yeah, Spa, and 6th in Nogaro, which is in southwestern France. Say at Nogaro, which is spelled N-O-G-A-R-O. Can't really pronounce it that well, but it's in France. Kanaska, Southwind concluded the season by finishing second in class in most sports, which is actually at the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, located in Bowmanville in Ontario, Canada. Very soon, one day I might visit Canada, possibly Toronto or Ottawa, the capital of Canada. So most sports, and with most sport is like, it used to be called Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. So and 6th overall. So yeah, 6th place overall. For the later years, 1999 and year 2000, the efforts made by Oreca had expanded. So the efforts made by Oreca had expanded, racing in both the ALMS and FIA GT championship respectively, earning them 9 wins. and won by the racing team Paul Belmondo. Paul Belmondo, born April 23rd, 1963, who was a French racing driver who raced in Formula One for the March and Pacific racing teams. So Paul Belmondo, another team named Chamberlain had improved to finish second overall in the FIA GT. Back at ALMS, Orica had taken the title with 6 wins. Later at Le Mans, Orica would go on to win their second consecutive win with the top 6 positions in every class being taken by various GTSRs. The GTSR had made its first appearance in the FFSA GT Championship. So in the FFSA GT Championship, and saw the first overall win for Zaxpeed, which is a motor racing team from Germany, which was founded in 1968. Say 1968. Say Zaxpeed in the 24 hours of Nürburgring, Nordschleife. So in the 24 hours of Nürburgring, Nordschleife, Orica left the FIA GT in 1999 to focus on ALMS, leaving the privateers to race. ALMS, leaving the privateers to race there, and got 11 races out of it for Orica. They did lose to the then new Corvette factory racing team, but still won the championship. Back at the FIA GT, the Viper racing teams won 4 races, but were outrun by the Lister Storm racing teams. So Lister Storm was a homologated GT race car manufactured by British low-volume automobile manufacturer Lister Cars, with production beginning in 1993. So it was this car right here, which actually does look pretty good. I mean, this car actually looks quite cool. Looks aerodynamic and sporty, which is pretty cool. That is brilliant. Magnificent. Say outrun by the Lister Storm racing teams, with them winning 5 races for them. This let them settle for a second and third in the FFSA. The 3 teams, DDO, ART, and MMI, so MMI teams would win a total of 8 victories. The Orica racing team had left competition to focus on Le Mans prototype racing. So Le Mans prototype racing for 2001. That was the year the first Fast and Furious movie was released, 2001. The rest of the teams left at later. Excuse me, sorry. The rest of the teams left at later years, and the Viper GTS-R began fading by 2004. So in 2004, then left completely by 2010. In 2006, a modified Dodge Viper GTS ACR, driven by Greg Crick, which is spelled C-R-I-C-K. So Greg Crick, under the team crickcars.com. I'll put a link in the description below. See, I'll put the link in the description below. crickcars.com. crickcars.com entered the Australian GT Championship and won it with 713 points in total. That's pretty good. Now I got 3 more. God. Next up is the FaZe ZB1, a new race car called the Viper Competition Coupe. So yeah, FaZe ZB1. Here we go. A new race car called the Viper Competition Coupe took the GTS R's place for the second phase. The Viper Competition Coupe had the same 8.3 liter naturally aspirated V10 engine as the road legal Viper, but increased power to 388 kilowatts, 527 PS, 520 horsepower, same as a Mustang GT350R, and 732 newton meters, 540 foot-pounds of torque, or pound-feet of torque. The competition coupe had a carbon fiber composite body on a tubular steel frame with no interior trim, and an FIA legal roll cage. There we go. The exterior design of the competition coupe was based on the Viper GTS R concept from the year 2000. Modifications to the mechanicals of the Viper included a 27-gallon fuel cell, differential cooler, ducted brakes, improved driver and engine cooling, trapdoor oil pan, low inertia flywheel, and improved double wishbone suspension system, new spherical bearing control arm attachments, two-way adjustable coilover dampers, and a driver adjustable blade type rear anti-roll bar. The anti-lock braking system, the ABS, added a distribution control system. The initial price of the car is around $100,000. It's a pretty much bargain, almost. It's like a proper price for sports cars. $100,000. It's not so bad. It's a pretty good price. I'm still a minute. Hold on, I gotta go.